Hello and welcome back for part 35 of the Malekith One Settlement campaign, where Archaon and his hordes of chaos buddies have just shown up. My assassin was a little out of position, so I don't get to witness the first few turns of mayhem, but I'm hoping he can be my spy for their journey south and see how they end up doing. Not sure quite what to expect. I know that Reichland has a lot of strong armies, and I don't think Kislev is super weak either, but how many settlements Chaos managed to destroy, we'll have to just wait and see. Apart from this assassin, though, everyone else, all my heroes, all my armies, everyone is being recalled to Nagarond.
True power unleashed.
So, I guess just taking stock of my current military situation here. I've got Malekith and my two masters, plus some additional blackguards who are being recruited.
A black-hearted rogue.
Just give this guy's extra level up. Oh, what do I want here? There's maybe some chance I want a Dark Pegasus. I was thinking about this. Having characters who can get after the Hell Cannons might not be a bad idea. I don't know if this round's worth of armies have a chance of spawning with more than one Hell Cannon, because the first lot of armies I faced, like each stack, only had had exactly one Hell Cannon. But if there's more, that can easily become problematic. So, since he really doesn't have anything else worth spending points on, I don't care at all about charge bonus. Yeah, I'll go for the Dark Pegasus. Okay, sorry, I was interrupted there. So I've got 6 more units of Blackguard, and then I've basically got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shade stacks with a couple of units of front line. I mean, it's basically 100 units, give or take a few. And there's a few heroes who haven't actually joined up to an army yet, but they're in and around the vicinity as well. So I obviously can't field all those at once, and they get very expensive if I put them all on land because of how the supply line army number penalty works. But I'm thinking we should be able to hold Nagarond here. Okay, don't have any Chaos armies arriving just yet. I want to have another... Yeah, so I'd like to have a hero actually be able to scout. You coming from this side is good. Can I just see... Okay, so that's untainted 90%. That was already Chaos Corruption 99%, so I'm basically trying to see if there's an indication... Yeah, so Chaos Corruption's going up here, which surely means that there's characters in the area, although I can't see... Yeah, if this was occupied, I could look over here and just basically see, like... It says here, Chaos Corruption, characters 30... that's a bad example, because Marathi spreads corruption too, right? But still, that character's 30, I can see that Marathi doesn't have any characters here, so that's all chaos. Yeah, I wonder... Yeah, I'm not sure how many armies that corresponds to, actually. Okay, so I have this Death Hag. She can definitely be an advanced scout as well, although, given she's a little further to the south...
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
Oh, you get Lightning Strike, that's quite nice, actually. Yeah, I might bring my other Death Hag. Where are you? Here she is. Yeah, so she doesn't need to stay in this army right now. I'd rather have her scout. My assassin actually helps make me a little more money, so
Malicious deeds await.
I'm reluctant to have him go too far away, or like, that's why I've been keeping him in the Nagarond region. But she can actually go scout, and so can my other sorceress. And yeah, I'm not expecting any Chaos heroes here, so I think my heroes should be safe. You know, they're not going to be wounded or assassinated. Hopefully my sorceress can at least block a couple of their armies, break up their advance. Okay.
What do you seek?
Yeah, so I don't think there's any reason to invest more into troop recruitment right now.
Feared by all.
At the same time, I don't think I need to spend money on these sorts of upgrades. I've got one more Black Ark that the Admiral's wounded. So let's see, he's coming back. Oh, he's already back. Okay. Do I recruit him? I mean, he doesn't add much extra upkeep, and that doesn't get compounded by the supply lines. Or, well, not much, I guess. So, sure.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
I can't imagine it coming up, but it's possible having, you know, a 5th Black Ark to be able to recruit even faster could be useful. And this is a Black Ark that's fully developed.
Black-hearted rogue.
Yeah, this guy's also pretty good commander. He's got all the upgrades here, so he boosts shades as much as possible. He gives the maximum discount on unit upkeep, so
Dreadlord.
I definitely want to transfer a stack over to him.
Fear my malice.
Yeah, so this rank 7 guy.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Alright, I'll do it in a couple of turns, but there's some slight optimization of who has the armies. It's not going to make too much difference. Yeah, I think that is it. What am I trying to remind myself what my war coordination target for Marathi was? How do I zoom to it? There. Okay. So the Savage Orcs have come. Savage Orcs are actually doing us a favour, taking out the Wood Elves. They haven't retaken the Witchwood yet. I'm really happy about that. They definitely have troops around here, though. Marathi's not super strong. Or her troops are spread out is the issue. She's got lots of armies, but you know they're having to fight Ulthuan. They're having to fight, yeah, in Ulthuan against the High Elves again. But it is what it is. We can always just recapture, recover after Chaos is done. What we can't do is like recover from losing Nagorond and being wiped out here, right? So just ignore what happens in the rest of the world at the moment. And yeah, must also remember I have this Sacrifice to Cain. As soon as we're in a turn which is actually going to involve fighting, I should definitely do this because Dark Conduit's pretty effective against the Chaos, like Chaos Infantry coming in. But no need to go for that right now. The sooner I do it, the sooner it expires as well, so might be even worth putting this down for the extra Winds of Power, Winds of Magic Power Reserve. Alright, that's good enough though.
My dark heart is yours.
Yeah, she's just heading back up as soon as possible. Yeah, all the good aligned races are forming military alliances now, it's unfortunate. That doesn't automatically bring Corone into our war though. So doesn't necessarily make an immediate practical difference. Yeah, get rid of the Lizardmen, it's good. Yeah, as I was saying, I mean, no shortage of armies, it's just are they in the right place? Like Marathi herself did an absurd amount of movement in fighting this turn, but I won't complain. Yeah, more military alliances coming in. Okay, and there are the Chaos armies starting to advance. And there we have... Oh, those actually took to the sea. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, I didn't consider that exactly. Yeah, that guy's getting out of there. Good choice. Frozen Landing is not gonna hold. Recruit a Lord. I get a recruitment cost discount. Okay, this might be worth doing. I've got 6 turns to do it. I definitely don't need a Lord immediately. The age of hateful peace is long past. Muster the garrisons, the Druki march to war. I'm not sure we're doing much marching. We're doing a lot of like hanging around.
Priestess to the Druki.
Do we see Chaos armies? We do. So what have you got? So you're rank 10. Okay, that's the same as last time, I believe.
Beyond your comprehension.
Okay, so far this is looking...
Cease.
These armies are... I'm not seeing any new units that weren't present in the other armies, and I'm not seeing any multiple Hell Cannon stacks. So that is good.
Powerful enchantress. Skilled sorceress. The wind.
Also, so far looks like their armies are advancing from the same directions as first part of the invasion. Well, there's extra armies over here. I can't remember if there were any armies this way last time.
Never.
Yeah, something I've noticed is you don't get intelligence on enemy armies, even if your ally has intelligence on them. Like,
That will incur my wrath.
like Marathi should know what's in that stack that took out the settlement, but it doesn't let me see. But yeah, this is fine. I was a little concerned that there'd be high rank generals or whatever, but it's not looking that way. And over here... Oh, interesting. So this is a lot of change, which is the Greater Demon of Tzeentch. Really like these guys in Tabletop Warhammer. I like the figures, but I'm not sure they were the most amazing. They certainly weren't the most like overpowered lords in the tabletop editions I played. And I've got Lore of Metal, which is kind of mediocre. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what happens with the Chaos Demons in Warhammer 3, of course.
No.
Oh, and this does have 2 Hell Cannons. But unless things go very wrong and the world is kind of getting smashed, I shouldn't have to fight that army at least. Let's have you come down here. Alright, so there's Archaon. What's this? Oh, it's a beastman on his chariot. I see, I see. So he's rank 30. Minotaurs with great weapons. Minotaurs, giants, Cygors, Razorgore chariots. Okay. Is he... What corruption? What damage is he taking? Lands into the dominion of a vampire. Okay, I think that's a bug. Unless there's vampires in Volksgrad who are doing a very good job of pretending to be part of the Empire. I didn't think the Beastmen took attrition from areas that didn't have Chaos Corruption. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, we can possibly... I guess it probably makes sense to just follow Archaon around. So yeah, he's rank 40. Interesting that he only has 4 points in campaign skills. I comment on that again because it's going to mean he actually doesn't have Lightning Strike. So yeah, he's got a whole bunch of Chosen, Aspiring Champions. Yeah, so he also has the Swords of Chaos and then the unique Hell Cannon. But his army's... Yeah, his army's not as scary as... I feel like if there were some of these just regular melee guys replaced by heroes, or a couple of heroes or sorcerers, would be tougher, but... Alright, and this guy's rank 10, has like completely normal stack. Okay. got a pretty good idea of what we're up against at least, but still a question mark as to how many armies. Yeah, the answer to that's surely a lot. Yeah, next turn we'll get a counter that way.
I command the wind.
I'm not sure there's going to be any coming from this direction. So it says untainted 90%, but it doesn't say there's any change. And it would if there were Chaos armies actually in the region. You can see, I mean, this is like Chaos Corruption 78 plus 1. So that means... Oh, that only... Yeah, right, but that only gives me information as far north as here. And that's already at 99%, so I couldn't tell. But nevertheless, I think the Sorceress wants to be ready to try and block an army next turn. One thing that helps me is that they can't get more than four armies into combat at a time.
Going now.
And if I have like, you know, I'd have Malekith stack, I'd have the garrison, I'd have another full stack in Nagarond, and a fourth stack that would have to be commanded by, it would be like my second lord, like this lady. I think we'd have, I think like 4 stacks on 4 stacks we could handle them just fine. Of course, they could have so many armies they can launch like attacks with 3 to 4 stacks multiple times in a turn, but we'll just have to wait and see. So let's transfer.
Ever closer.
Let's transfer Blackguard over here. Yeah, Malekith doesn't need to get his troops transferred over right now. These Hydras are getting recruited in 1 turn. Great.
Lord of the Black Court, Dread Lord of Nagaroth.
Okay, and this guy.
Plotting a course.
Yeah, so as I was saying before, I save a little bit of upkeep transferring these to the higher rank guy.
Our power is unmatched.
Yeah, this is going to go down once I bring Malekith's army up to an actual stack, and if I have to recruit a third lord, but that's fine.
I admire your darkness.
Yeah, so the rest of my Black Archers just hang out here. I don't think we're going to have to do any fighting by sea, but I guess it's technically possible.
Spellcaster.
Alright. I mean, I could recruit a few more troops, but I don't think it's needed. Again, because of the cap in how many armies can actually be fighting at once. And my assassin I can keep out of the army. He's not... I mean, he obviously is not bad at fighting, but I don't think I really need him to take up a slot. It's too bad we don't have any enemy heroes or whatever to assassinate, but it's just how the composition of the Chaos armies works. Yeah, again, don't need to do this just yet. Nice. Glad to see Marathi winning fights against Wood Elves for sure. Alright, I could fast forward through some of these turns, but I am really curious to see what Chaos is up to. You know things are getting real when the Hunt Marshal's expedition is making peace with Lizardmen. Alright, rip Volksgrad. And Frozen City's going down as well, yep. And we probably have one more turn before they will be attacking Nagarond. And that is a lot of armies. Jeez. Yeah, suddenly my my plan to block one of their armies with my sorceress looks somewhat less appealing when there's like 10 non-aggression pact review. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to attack these orcs, but and they're not going to attack me realistically. But I don't think we actually need a pact. It doesn't really serve any purpose. Okay, defeat Artharian. That's not happening. So, yeah, what are we actually looking at here? Oh, these symbols get in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is what I'm seeing here.
Hag of Cain.
Go back.
Going now. Dar Enchantress.
Trying to imagine how things will play out exactly. So not all of them are going to come for Nagarond. Presumably at least a couple will go for Grandel the Great Arena. Last time I didn't actually end up fighting in Nagarond itself. I barely fought even in Nagarond the province, but I think I might be a bit more selfish this time and basically completely abandon these settlements. Let Chaos blow them up, because we're quite a lot stronger fighting in Nagarond.
No,
Just make absolutely sure there's not one of these armies that's like
beyond your comprehension.
different somehow. I don't want a nasty surprise later. Yeah, these are identical, or not identical. Like there's some randomness in the unit composition, right? But yeah, they're all the same as before. And Karok's fallen, and this stuff's fallen, but I don't see that many armies here. There's only 3. So if I go for block army here, my sorceress won't be able to move down and... Well, she probably could move to join an army if I was actually launching an attack next turn. I'm kind of tempted to literally just sit next to Nagarond, and my 4 armies would be Malekith, my sorceress lord, well, the stack that's in the garrison that counts as an army for the purposes of how many armies can fight at once, and then a stack with an admiral stationed in Nagarond. So my 2 land armies would be outside Nagarond. I could try using ambush stance with them too. That's maybe not even needed. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just block one of these armies. I'm assuming this is, it's not quite automatic, but pretty much.
Let them suffer.
Okay. Yeah, you're getting back on time as well, just about. The thing here is, it's not going to be hard to win the first couple of fights. The question is, like, how much damage I take over a period of turns, and how much more ends up coming in. Because a lot of the armies that have started out further east will come towards us, I'm pretty sure.
Speak.
But yeah, I think the defenses are in position. Let's get Malekith up to... Yeah, let's sort out Malekith's stack right now. So I think, in his case, I don't need Hydras.
Lord of the Black Court,
Tyrant
of Nagaroth.
I'll transfer troops over from this one. Let's make sure we go out of that stance first.
Vile plan.
I know my path.
Keep the masters with with Malekith also. That's too many units. Alright, that's fine.
Sailing off.
Yeah, I mean this is good enough. I don't really need a sorceress with Malekith because he has his own magic and he can fly as well. Let's put him on this dragon just so I don't forget. I know it costs that extra upkeep, and yeah, we've gone into the red because of how the upkeep is calculated, but still. Right.
Underway.
So you come stand here, and I think just go into channeling stance.
Malicious.
Who seeks me?
Yeah, this army's fine.
My powers are
Go into
yours.
channeling stance 2, and then I want
Cruel and deadly.
the strongest army here to actually be stationed into Nagarond.
Have a deal. Going ashore.
Great. So let's make sure this is filled up.
What? Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
And so what do I want here?
Feel
Also got to
my
make
power.
space for my sorceress.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
So she can come into this army. Oh, I'm actually, I'm kind of a turn out here, I guess.
Noxious potions.
Yeah, we can figure that out next turn. I actually need, I need a sorceress. I need a hero sorceress in this army because she doesn't actually have magic.
Lord of the Black Court. An absurd suggestion. Never. Fear my malice.
Right. So what do I want? I want probably more frontline like this, right? Yeah. Then if anything comes at us from the sea,
Vicious Dreadlord.
yeah, I think we're decently well prepared.
What now? What?
I can't imagine a whole bunch of stacks sailing in. You can't do anything useful against their armies, right? Assault units. Actually, probably is worth trying. Well,
They serve me well.
you failed, but that's not a problem. Yeah, I don't really need missile resistance. So yeah, what's the damage currently? Alright, this is very manageable. We can sustain this essentially indefinitely because of how much gold we'll make from fighting the armies. How many armies are going to realistically be able to attack us next turn? So this one got blocked. I don't think they're actually going to be able... Oh, they can force much in reinforcements. I'm trying to decide if I should get a third general. No, I don't think I need to. I think I can sit tight.
Never. Cease.
Yeah, no one here is Lightning Strike. The thing is, Lightning Strike's not even that good for Chaos because we can still beat their army one-on-one anyway, which is how most of the battles last time they invaded got fought. So next turn we'll activate Dark Conduit and just see... We'll just have to see how they move. I imagine my plan's going to be to stay put here and set up basically a situation where if they attack us we have 4 stacks defending and they can have at most 4 stacks attacking. And we'll just have to fight the first few battles that way. The sorceress... You know what?
Malicious and cruel.
I feel like... Let's bring in a stronger
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
general here. So this is a second dragon. He doesn't have magic, but then neither did my sorceress. You can go for... Oh, that's actually pretty powerful. I'll try that out. He's not really going to be in range of his troops. I should have that on a... Yeah, okay. No, I take that back. I should have that on a... Death Hag or someone who's going to be stood right in front of the shades, because he's on a dragon too. Make sure he has a good sword equipped. Don't have wonderful options there, but that's fine. Okay, let's check on something. What damage type do these deal? Base missile damage, armor piercing, explosive. It's not actually... They have magical attacks. Okay. Okay, that's interesting, but it's not fire.
Power awaits.
Yeah, so let's do magic resistance 12%. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ring of Hotek, magic resistance 25%. Okay, that actually matches up really well. Don't need that. Yeah. Okay, well, it's doing too much for me, but probably it's probably just fine. No, I'll take a razor standard. Okay, okay. I feel like there's a hero who hasn't moved yet. Yeah. So what I want you to do, I think I want you to join one of these armies.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. Lord of the Black Court.
So let's see, let's have...
I approve of these dark deeds. Such slaughter awaits. Black-hearted, murderous lord.
Yeah, you transfer Shade.
Dread Lord of the Druki.
Then you transfer Shade. Then you
Mixing
join
spells.
him.
I have just the bolts.
Okay.
I admire your darkness.
Yeah, she joins up next turn. Okay, I don't think I'm making any obvious strategic mistake here. Let's go keep following Archaon. Could assault the units in its army, but there's a high chance of getting... Well, there's a low chance of it working, and a 1 in 6 chance of getting wounded, so it doesn't seem sensible. I guess I can search Volksgrad. Oh crap. So I don't have my... I don't have my cheat sheet open. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to waste time looking it up. I guess I just guess and lose. Alright. Yeah, that was dumb.
A black-hearted rogue.
He wasn't going to... Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with him staying here. It's interesting there aren't more armies here. Like, why? How? I can't understand a situation where Archaon is the only Chaos army in my line of sight, right? Like, he starts at the head of 20 plus armies. Yet, 2 turns in, he's standing here? Don't really know what to make of that. Okay, let's carry on. We'll retain in Reichland now from Military Alliance. Oh, and they have too many troops here. Yeah, they're doing the usual trick of bringing in 3 lords. Right, well, most of them died at least in the attack. That's something. They are still retaking Ulthuan, though. Ooh. Oh, come on, you don't need to march in 2 stacks to take that. Well, I guess you did anyway. Okay, that army died, but killed most of the sisters' army. Don't really understand why we take or colonize the Witchwood, but sure. Oh, Reichland's military strength has dropped. I'm just seeing from the bar at the top, like, they're actually not much stronger than me. That's concerning. Gonna need the AI to do AI things and churn out stacks to fight chaos. Alright. Here we go. Spite Reach and Black Pillar are down. Archeon's going for Prague. And oh wow, there's more armies than I realized coming from the west. Yikes. Yeah, they're kind of spreading out a bit. That was a lot though. Yes, and then they're actually in Nagarond. I think that means I want to stay put because I won't be able to get an army back to Nagarond if I go launch an attack. Recruit rank +2 for shades, okay. Yeah, so I'm still curious about this, like... Ah!
The Empire.
Okay, now there is an army here. It's not the best army ever, but it's got a bunch of artillery. That's going to be good. Okay, see how this goes. Oh, they have a garrison of 17 units as well. That's not bad. Where are Archeon's other armies? That is what I'm still perplexed about. I don't understand why he would be here and all the other stacks would go in a different direction, but I don't know. Guess the AI is... whatever controls the AI movement is somehow... yeah, has different priorities. Are we actually going to get attacked this turn?
Abominable snow.
Yes. So...
No. Beyond your
oh, come on. Let me click my sorceress. There we go.
Sister of darkness.
So I can block this guy. They then have... now they have... yeah, I'm not sure how many waves they'll be able to attack with this turn. I could also move Malekith round to the side. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. There's no need to have a target that's actually closer to the enemy armies than Nagarond. Alright, let's try and block this army. And that'll leave her in range to be able to join an army in or near Nagarond next turn.
They give good service.
Yeah,
Death to the weak.
good. Ah, the number of flags here makes it so hard to track. Okay, you just stand on the other side of Nagarond like that. I think that's fine.
Failure is not tolerated.
Yeah, failure is definitely not going to be tolerated here, because
My
failure
dark
equals
heart is yours.
game over.
Tyrant. Yes. Rookie Lord.
Let's make sure I've got everything positioned here correctly. I think I do.
Ever vengeful.
Yeah, we do have an army actually stationed in Nagarond, and the 2 stacks outside, and this garrison. Yeah.
We will destroy all.
That's all correct. And I don't think this makes much difference, but you can go into Dread Expansion stance.
A black heart
Oh, this was
rogue.
remiss of me. I clearly should have assigned magic items to this guy last turn. It's okay though.
A chilling kith.
Okay. It feels weird to just be sitting tight, but I do... yeah. I do feel like it's my best strategy here.
Do not displease me.
You know what? That wasn't too bad. It took out 20 knights. Oh, they're replenishing, I guess, but... that wasn't bad at all. I mean, there's a lot of chaos stuff still coming in, of course, but... pretty happy with that.
Priest death to the Druki.
Now what about you?
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. Malevolent
I
Lord.
think it kind of makes sense to have you in Malekith's army. She's not better than one of the masters, though. She adds to replenishment, that's the thing. And we're going to be replenishing over the end turn. Alright, I'll make a... Yeah.
Lord of fear.
I think I know what I can do here.
Cruel and deadly.
It's the same as last turn.
Set the sails.
Nope, not you.
Sail, damn you! Do you take me for a fool? A vile
Yeah.
plan. Lord of the Black Court.
Yeah, you just pass off that Shades unit. Malekith trades in Shades unit.
On my way.
And then I still think I want him on this side of
Entertainment.
the city. It's unfortunately impossible to see the reinforcement arrows, but this has got to be fine. You don't get reinforcement from the sea, so I don't think there's any ambiguity as to which armies should be in reinforcement range. Oh, wait. I've maybe made a mistake here. If they hold on. Yeah, I'm suddenly realizing there's something that could go badly. They could besiege the city and then launch an attack against one of my armies outside with one of their other stacks and prevent reinforcements from the city. Oh, that is something I should have considered. But can I do anything about it now?
Everywhere.
I think... Okay. I think I can go into... If I go into ambush stance...
Lord of the Druki.
Yeah, I think if I go into ambush stance with my two armies here... That should mean it forces a battle against the army that comes to try the maneuver I just mentioned.
The trap is set.
King Malekith. Death awaits them.
Bride of madness.
Right, but then... Yeah, you join this army.
Observing these rules.
I'm not really sure what's going to happen here. I'm not too concerned about getting the ambush off. If we have to fight... So sometimes if you fail the ambush, you have to fight the enemy army without your reinforcements, but we can fight their armies one-on-one. So that's not an issue. Absolutely need to sacrifice to Kane here.
Cold breeds
I can't imagine a scenario that doesn't involve fighting before our next turn.
beyond your comprehension.
Okay, everyone here is moved.
I approve of these dark.
The fact we get
We have a deal.
obviously all the Black Ark abilities
Such slaughter awaits.
in all the battles we're fighting here, as well as the Lure of the Pale Queen from Nagarond, is going to be a really big help. Oh, we get to do some more research, of course. Really important thing to remember right now. So that's leadership for Hydras. I don't think that's going to be a limitation. But do we have anything more worthwhile? Casualties post-battle. Yeah, it's not... Income from sacking, that is going to be good at some point. Speed for War Hydra. Okay, you know what, that's... Yeah, speed's not a bad stat on the Hydras. And we've done all the shade technologies, I already checked, so... Yep. Okay, Chaos, what you got? Show me your worst. Oh wow, they took enough of Ulthran that we lost our trade agreement with Court of Pleasure. That's a... I wasn't really making much money, but still kind of annoying. Come on, Marathi. Need you to strike back here. That Black Ark is... These Black Arks are not... yeah, I don't know. They just goof around. Wulfric's actually got a foothold. He's invaded from Norsca and got a foothold in Bretonnia. Yeah, Marathi herself is involved in the action. That's got to be good, because I believe she is wielding the Sword of Cain. She's also rank 40, and obviously very powerful character anyway. Yep, more military alliances. Oh! I think my assassin was... Oh, I should have moved my assassin, not moved him as far to the left, because I think we just missed Archeon getting dunked. Assuming that's what happened. We can check out the aftermath at least. Okay. Grand, goodbye. Great Arena. Oh, that army is coming from the sea. They're raiding. Huh, maybe they're not attacking me this turn then. Weird. Yeah, they're doing lots of raiding, that's okay.
Who seeks the counsel of the Witch King?
Oh, these poor orcs are trying to... stuff's gotten real when the Savage Orc tribe is just like desperately trying to negotiate. Alright, that was bizarre. I really did not expect... Oh, I did expect them to attack. I guess part of what happened is probably they looked at the odds, and even the AI was like, yeah, that's unwinnable. So... I feel like they have a lot fewer armies here than what they had, which I guess means there's a bunch in the Fog of War here. Yeah, Marathi's... I mean, this is... There's no way this can hold out. But it's kind of ominous that there's these stacks going by sea as well. I would not be at all surprised if they beeline for me. Good old anti-player bias. So...
I must not fail.
Okay, looking at this... There's two armies here that are pretty easy targets. We should be able to lightning strike those with taking relatively little damage. Then essentially get back to where we are, go back into ambush stance. That's interesting as well, like the fact that we were in ambush stance. Maybe they just didn't have an army in range to attack us, but it must have been really close if that was the case. Yeah, because
the price of failure is
I mean,
high.
they didn't see my two armies in ambush stance, so they would have just seen Nagarond and the Admiral, the fleet basically stationed inside. Anyway.
Never!
Yeah, so I think step one is attack and lightning strike this army.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
And who do I want to do that?
Servant of Hecate.
Guess Malekith. Lead by example.
I approve.
So yeah, still 75% movement range left.
End them!
Oh, hold on. Wait. Okay, never mind. I'm not lightning striking. If it's giving us this auto-resolve odds...
Come trooping to battle.
Yeah, so... The way this is going to work is it's going to do a lot of damage to our frontline melee troops, but... I mean, our armies... The Shades are just rated so highly against Chaos. Nice. And we get to fully replenish and get back up to maximum slaves. Perfect. Alright, 2 stacks down. Yeah, there may be a fair amount of order resolving. If I keep getting those odds. So if I fight this guy... No, he's going to retreat. I think the only reason that first army didn't retreat is because...
The world will burn.
Yeah, because... Well, I don't know actually. Those odds seem terrible.
A capable servant.
Yeah, let's stick you on a Pegasus 2. But have my other guy...
Malicious and cruel.
Actually... Just trying to decide if I need... Do I actually need one of these guys to be on a Pegasus? I definitely don't need both of them, right? Yeah.
Malicious and cruel.
And what was the other army that actually fought there?
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Oh, it was this army. He just sustained very little damage.
Spreading.
Fair enough.
A black-hearted rogue.
Probably just the Elven healing at this point. I really don't care about making my Admiral stronger in personal combat. It's not like he can get a mount or something. Yeah, missile and magic resistance are completely irrelevant. I don't care about those either. Yeah, let's just go for Elven healing. Okay. So now I think I want to block this. Oops. Let's assault this guy's army. Success, good.
I think not.
Well, he hit half the Hell Cannon. That's something. Yeah, he also took out some Chaos Spawn, which is about the least dangerous units in the army, but yeah, still, he tried.
Sheesh. A worthy servant.
And yeah, I don't think any of this matters too much. So Malekith can come back. Oh, it's so cluttered, the area here. Yeah, you go back down there, back into ambush stance. I mean, I was planning to trade units out, but he sustained so little damage. It's really only on the heroes, so I don't think there's any point.
Your will?
Now, you I will make space for.
Murderous lord.
Let's actually trade out one of the masters, I think.
I suppose.
Yeah, should have done this in a bit of a different order, but that's okay.
Lord of the Black Court. What now? Druki Lord.
Lord of the Black Tower.
Yeah, I'm trading out the guy on the Pegasus, but that's fine because I'm putting in the Sorceress on the Pegasus. And you want to be in that army.
I've skills to show.
Sure.
Dreadlord.
Then make sure Malekith goes back into ambush stance.
The true king.
And you can join Malekith.
Sorceress of Nagaroth.
Yeah, it's not... Well, hold on.
I admire your darkness.
I should do this slightly differently. I should add the Sorceress to the army that doesn't already have a spellcaster.
Coming. Laying in wait.
Unbridled power.
Why did you... Oh my goodness, why did you wander all the way over here?
Our power is unmatched.
A vile plan. seeking victims.
Got a bit of a traffic jam. Okay, I guess that's just fine.
The trap is set.
Enchantress. Relics come forth.
Okay, and you... Yeah, I should have planned this slightly differently. I certainly want to switch over the regeneration armor to you, because you're the sorceress who's going to be actually fighting.
Kakati's servant.
You... Alright, we just damaged this guy's army. We could also block it, but I think I might block this one. Yeah.
I am yours. All life must end.
Success, good.
They are adequate.
Alright,
Weakness
so
cannot be
same
tolerated.
setup as last time. I'm actually increasingly worried that we're going to see like a naval invasion. That a bunch of the armies will have wiped out all the stuff here and come for me by the sea. But we've got a few turns to figure that out. I'm actually, yeah, I guess, well, no, I don't want to, let's not say anything stupid. We've got a few turns to ride out here for sure. Both my armies on the ground with ambush stance. I think that is what I want. Okay, let's just end the turn by seeing what happened to Archaon. Ooh.
I think not.
I think not. Yeah, I think he just took on 2 Empire stacks on his own. I mean, he got pretty beat up, but damn, son. All right, well done, Archaon, I suppose. I'm presuming this still has 12% success chance. Not worth it. Okay. Right, there's a cooldown on being able to activate this. That's fine, though. Okay, so... time to end the turn and see what Chaos has in mind. Now that the Great Arena's gone, it's like, surely they're going to come from Agarond, even though the odds aren't good? I mean, they have to just throw armies against it, right? That's their only chance. Okay. Throg getting wrecked. Some things never change. I should play as Throg again sometime. I haven't done it for a while. Alright, ambush failed, but this is fine. So this is my... yeah, this is fighting. For some reason the garrison gets to join in, but not my ever reinforcing armies. But that's a-okay with me.
Slaughter calls us. Enslave.
Willing to basically do the same thing as before. So now I'm out of ambush stance. Haganeth is gone. And a bunch of Chaos armies are coming in. But again, you know, the auto resolve odds are just so strong, like... goodbye.
The thrill of battle awaits. I require slaves.
If you're thinking this is a very lame way to deal with the Chaos Invasion, you're not wrong. Lame but safe. Alright, they're coming in for round 2. That's a lot of armies in force march you got there. It'd be a real shame if someone was to lightning strike them. But they didn't actually attack again, they just force marched right in front of us. Interesting. And Archeon is just camped out. I guess he lost too many troops to besiege Prague, but looks like he's got some reinforcing armies coming in now. Okay, well, this has gotten interesting. Oh, wait, they actually besieged Nagarand. Huh. Okay, somehow I lost track of that. But thinking we should still be fine here. Oh my goodness, what a mess this is. Look at all those flags. So, alright. I think I'm going to end it for this part. Plan out this turn next time. I mean, the bottom line is our armies are super strong and we're basically smashing. But yeah, there's enough armies in here, I've got to be a little careful. I see 6 armies here. Anyway, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching me talk a lot and then press auto resolve twice. And I'll see you for the next one.